Alright, guys, welcome back to more PES 6 Master League. So, today we are going to continue trying to sign some players. First of all, though, we need to go to my team because we got some stuff to take care of. First of all, I'm going to delete Adebayor as a possible transfer, and as you'll see in a moment why. Gonzalez then. So overall, I kind of wanted opinions on what I should do with this. So yeah, I'm not going to be accepting the Juventus offer because it's just not a good offer in my opinion. But however, almost 3,000 Everton have offered, so we're going to be selling to Everton, guys, as most of you wanted me to do that. So, he's a decent player, but, he's going to be 28 next season. He's getting on. He's alright, but he's, maybe it's about as much as we're ever going to get for him anyway. You know what I mean? So we might as well do that, I suppose, guys. So in the meantime, we could do, you know what? We're looking at our team. We could do with some more midfielders by looking at it. You know what I mean? It's a little deprived of midfielders, but anyway, guys, I've been having a look and I've got the 5 players that I want to sign kind of written down, guys. So yeah, I am going to go to the open to negotiate. Now the first thing I'm going to go for is obviously we're trying to get a new keeper. I think 3 keepers is probably a good amount to have, and I've been having a look at between all of these. I mean, I can't trade Abiate for anybody, but I can trade Carini, guys. So I'm going to try and offer a trade for Zamenhof, and with him being open to negotiate, there's a good chance that maybe this might come back, guys. Now, Carini's already on 540, so obviously he's going to need a little bit more than that. 550, maybe 580, 585 maybe. Yeah, we'll go for 585, and I suppose we'll up this maybe slightly. We'll just up it to 500, I suppose. That'll do, guys. Try and get him on a... How old is he, actually? He's 27 at the moment, so yeah, we'll apply for a 5-year deal on that. So that's the first one out of the way, guys. The next one is actually still on the open to negotiate. It's Warner, guys. Now, the last episode, I said that maybe, I think I said that maybe we could maybe like try and get him on a trade, and I'm going to try and trade him for Adebayor. Now, I know that we've just signed Adebayor, but I mean, look at the stats, guys. I mean, Warner's a very good player on this game. I've actually signed him in a Master League before. So, yeah, I think, how much is... yeah, he's getting 785 Adebayor, so maybe we can try and lower that down a little bit. I don't know, let's try 700, because that's, that's cutting quite a bit off, and transfer, I don't know, maybe we'll offer him 500 extra as well. We'll do that, guys, see what comes back. So yeah, now there was another one I believe on this list. Yeah, there he is, Asati. Now I think we went for him before, didn't we? We tried to trade, what's his name, Mark Gonzalez for him, but it didn't quite pay off in the end, guys. So I'm going to retry again. I'm going to try and give Arsenal like a little bit of money with it. I don't know, 1,200, does that seem good? 1,250. What is he currently getting at Arsenal? He's getting only 400, guys. When you look at Mark Gonzalez, who's getting 700. So let's see if we can up this a little bit. Let's up it to... let's try 575. Let's try and get him on a 5-year deal as well. You never know, guys. I mean, they're open to negotiate, so you've got every chance, really, haven't we? Now, the last 2 guys of this episode that I'm going to be looking at are... we're going to go to non-affiliated. Now, the first one is going to be... Where is he? Okay, we'll go for Stankovic then. I've decided I'm going to go for Stankovic. Why not? Let's see what we can do here. I can't remember what I offered last time, actually. You know what? Let's go for... shall we go for that? I mean, we're kind of pushing the boat out a little bit here, but... we'll lower it a little bit. There we go. We'll go for that, guys. You know what I mean? We've got the money as well. If you look at the expected earnings now, the expected earnings are looking pretty decent. But the last one is under newcomers, and it is Maldini, guys. As you can see, he's 998 right there. So, players that have that kind of rating, like this Suarez here, he's at 605, so which means he's got good potential for the future. And obviously Maldini has retired in the first season, guys, and he's regenerated as a 17-year-old. His defense is 82 currently. So I'm going to try and negotiate a contract with Maldini, and I really don't know if this is going to come back at all, guys. I don't think it will. I'm going to go for 1,000 to start off with on a 5-year deal and just see what comes back with that. You never know. You never know. So those are my 5 this week, guys. And let's just take a quick look at the expected earnings. As you can see here, the remaining, if all that came back, if all of that came back, the team salary would be 14,000 and we still have 22k money left, guys. So we'd be absolutely fine if it all came back. So let's give it a go and see what happens. Alright guys, so here we are at the game then. So we're playing Racing today, and yeah, Guanfran is making his debut today, guys, and so is Gilberto Silva. So yes, guys, we've got a couple of new faces on. Adebayor's going to play a game as well today, because why not? What's going on here? I don't know. Maxwell and Guanfran are playing, and they're playing in wing-back positions, guys, so yeah. So, not too bad, you know what I mean, from what we've done in the previous game week. You know what I mean, there was a lot of players today, I just want to say that we're pretty low on stamina and whatnot. So, you know, I'm just going to give them a rest up today. And, yeah, that's pretty much it. Well, we've got Mutu and Adebayor. Good pick up by Kushak there. We've got Mutu and Adebayor. We've got Yulu, I think. Is it Yulu in the midfield? No, we've got Chu Young in attacking midfield today, guys. Now, the reason that I've got him there is because, I don't know, I just kind of trust him a little bit more. What are you doing, Addy? Oh, my lord. All you had to do was tap that. Look at all that space. Oh. Come on, he feels very slow, Adebayor. That's kind of one of the reasons I want to trade him and see if I can get somebody else. But now that we've sold a few players and we've got some extra money, you know what I mean, we don't have a whole lot of time because this is I think our 6th pre-season game. So pre-season's coming to an end pretty shortly, so we don't have a whole lot of time to be messing around with the team. But we might be able to just, you know, have a look at 1 or 2 players, you know what I mean, because we've got Gilberto Silva now, so we've got a DMF, so that's fine. You know, Stankovic, that would be awesome if he came in, so I think if we don't get him this week, we might up the offer next time around. Shot there by Mutu, that's going to be played out wide. Back with Mutu, what's going to happen here? Here's Ono, here's Adebayor. Nothing there. I'm glad that Ono's back, though. He really needed to get back into the team now that we're selling a few players and whatnot. So, yeah, that's decent. But as you saw, you know, like I said, the squad, you know what I mean? The financially, we're fine. We're financially fine at the moment, and we're just going to see. Oh! That was unbelievably close. See if any of those deals come back, you know what I mean. I reckon what we do need is maybe 1 or 2 defenders, you know what I mean. That's kind of why I went for Maldini. You know, I'm going to try and get a goalkeeper and see if we can lay Zamenhof off. Zamenhof off, yep, that's a thing. Oh, blocked out back there. Yeah, no Saviola today, by the way. He's taking a rest because of his stamina and whatnot, so, you know, just got to get the team prepared, you know what I mean. I feel like stamina is more affected in this game than it is in PES 5 and whatnot. But I really do feel like that because, like, Mutu never really needs resting in PES 5. On PES 6, though, he's got, like, you know, he needs that little bit of rest sometimes. And that's offside. What are you doing, Addy? Come on. Get onside. So yeah, defensively we're alright. In the midfield, not so great though. Maybe we could use 1 or 2 midfielders, you know what I mean? So if some of those trades, or if we can get Stankovic, that'll really help us out. So, you know what I mean, that's kind of what I'm hoping for at the moment. Here's Addy. Oh, we've been the better team so far, but we've been very unlucky. So yeah, like I say, we'll see what comes about of it, and then we'll deal with it. But time is running out, so if there's any deals that we need to get done, we got to get them done now before the window is over, because then we'll have to wait half a season until the next window comes around. And you don't get a lot of time in the winter window. You only get 4 weeks, whereas summer you get 8. So you need to get them deals done now, else we're going to be pushing for time in the next one maybe. as we all know. But here's Guanfran on his debut. He's going to fire it totally wide. It's still in play though. Here's Maxwell, who's going to whip a ball into the box. It looked good, but it's going to go over the bar there. So, you know, just a kind of a casual game. Not worrying about money anymore now. You know what I mean? We don't have to just pick off the free transfers and stuff as of right now. So, yeah, I'm quite happy with how it's gone. Oh, it's going to go wide, that one. By Ruben Castro there. Racing shirt, man. I just don't know what to say about it. Looks cool. Looks cool. I think they've had some pretty cool looking shirts. I think it was the season after 2006-2007 season where they had like a really weird shirt, if I recall. Because I used to watch some of the Liga matches back in the day. You know, I mean, I used to. They like in the UK they used to show like some Spanish matches on the weekend or whatever. Still do as well, of course. But like yeah, they used to be like, you know, Barca, Real Madrid, and all that stuff. And I'm pretty sure I remember Racing having like that sort of pattern on their shirt, but it was a little bigger than what it is that we're seeing here. So yeah, just a little thing for you there, guys. But yeah, like, you know, I've played, you know, the in La Liga on this game, as you know, and yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind, like, you know, just doing like a bit of an experiment, like doing a different league or something one day, like Italian league or something, just to mix things up a little bit. And here's Maxwell! Great goal by Maxwell. Nicely struck there, and that's his second goal, I believe, for the club. Because I'm pretty sure he never scored until this pre-season, so he's looking decent so far for the new season here. It was a good hit as well. Adebayor couldn't get to it. He took it, fired it into the far post. Was there any kind of connection there? No, there was no touch from Adebayor or anyone. Turned it away from the players there that were in front of him. And then buried it. Nicely done. So yeah, I might take Adebayor off actually into the second half. I might put Saviola on actually, because I think he was on an orange arrow. So yeah, decent first half. Adebayor not too impressive, but you know, it's good. I kind of wanted to see how Chu Young was going to get on in attacking midfield today, because usually that area is, well, it's usually taken up by Ben Hatira now, who we've just signed, but obviously he's, again, stamina issues and all that kind of stuff, but no, he's not around, so it's usually sort of like Yulu in that position, but I decided like not to go with that. Here's Mutu. Oh, it's a good effort, and it's Maxwell, and it's way over the bar. He couldn't get round it. It was a good effort by Mutu, that on target, but the goalkeeper parried it very awkwardly. Yeah, Yulu usually goes in that position, and as I think I said in the last episode, he's, you know, still a young player. He's still quite a, you know, prospect for the future at this point. But he might not be the best player on the team, but he's okay. He's decent. But yeah, like if we get Stankovic, you know what I mean, him and Ben can rotate, and that's going to go wide. And that would be really good, because then we could play, because we know that Ben's good, and we know that Stankovic is a very good player with all his good stats. So we would definitely know that they could easily rotate with each other, which would be fine. But I can't believe we've conceded that. You can see that pattern on the side of the shirt there that I was talking about. But yeah, that was awful. That was, who was that? That was a mistake by, was it Simic, I think? No, Stremmer. It was Stremmer's fault, kind of, in the end. It needed, right there, it needed banging away, and he didn't do that, and we was very unfortunate. Kushak was just never going to get to it in time, unfortunately. Anyway, though, reflecting on the past game, though, last week's game, like, I thought Obina played his best game for us. I really did. I really thought he had his best ever game for us. Playing him on the wing was better than putting him up front, you know what I mean? But the beauty is that if we did want to put him up front, for whatever reason, we could still do that. So, you know, that wasn't it wasn't too bad, to be honest. And Kushak pick it up. I haven't used any of the subs yet. I might have to in a moment. That's a really good ball to Adebayor here, who's going to try and turn the defenders. He's still got it. Here's Chu Young. Here's Guan Fran, who's going to turn into the box, and Mutu's still got it. Here's Guan Fran, and the effort. Oh, off the line by the keeper, and it's in! Unbelievable little scenario there. Adebayor gets yet another goal. A very lucky goal, though, it has to be said. Because, to be honest, I was not expecting him to get anywhere near that. The header there by Chu Young for Adebayor, who just taps it in right on the line. Pretty much. That was a very good effort by Mutu there. It's a shame it didn't come off. As you can see there. Well, it doesn't get any easier than that, does it? Was it in before he hit it the second time? Debatable. Doesn't really matter anyway, it's a goal. So, yeah, Adebayor, 2-2 for him so far. And I'm trying to sell him. You know what? It's crazy, isn't it? Yeah, I might make some subs in a moment then. So, yeah, I can't wait for the season to get going. Oh, off target. Close. Colsa there. Well, we did not pick him up at all. Just let a gap in. 3 subs then. So, Amadic's coming on. Walcott. And then Mark Gonzalez, guys. So those are the 3 subs. What's happening here? Going to be a quick free kick taken. So yeah, Walcott is playing as a wing back, so I'm going to have to change that maybe in a moment. That's the only thing with this formation. You're having to change stuff quite a lot sometimes, but oh well. Here's Adebayor. No, he's not going to get onto it. It's going to go out of play. And what the hell was that? That was way too much power. It really didn't need it. Chu Young. Can't really find anything to do here. Here's Adebayor. And Adebayor's not going to get onto it. Here's Gonzalez, who's going to get onto it. Oh, shot is off target in the end. He's only just come on. Skertel, Mafiot and Saviola coming on then. So yeah, Adebayor's going to come off. I think Adebayor's got good strength though, if I'm not mistaken. You know what I mean? He's not easily shrugged off the ball, which is something that can be very good in this game. So, oh, well done there. Here's Gonzalez. Oh, parried away. Corner. Maybe one of our underrated players, Mark Gonzalez. You know what I mean? He doesn't really, you don't really see him an awful lot, but when he plays good. And here's Gilberto Silva. Oh, sitting in that deep role today in the DMF position. So yeah, that's pretty much what we've brought him in for. I think he's our most expensive signing, I think, so far. Well, on the most wage so far is what I mean. If I'm not mistaken. Walcott, what are you doing with that shot? It's not good, man. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, but I think Stankovic can automatically beat that pretty much if we sign him this week. So, we'll see. It's going to go out of play. Throw in right at the end of this game now. We've still got 1 sub left. I don't really know if I really want to use it. I don't know. I might do. I'm not sure who to throw on. I was going to bring Kushak off maybe and just, you know, play somebody else. I don't know. Here's Mutu. Mutu is going to take it all the way. It's going to be a save yet again. I tell you what, we have played very well today. Shame we haven't got more goals to show for it. But, oh well. Mutu. And no header there. I remember distinctly that, I think, was it in Season 1 and Season 2, we were pretty good with our headers and whatnot. Like, I don't know, it was always crossing the ball into the box and always getting goals from that. So, I don't know. Maybe we need to practice that a little more. Mutu is going to come off for Yulu, and that's the last thing that I'm going to do today. Not that it really matters. I just want to use up that last sub. For no reason, pretty much. You know what I mean, I could have kept Mutu on, but it doesn't really matter that much at the end of the day. I think Amadik's a good... Dicky, I think here he is. I think he's a good player. I think we maybe did well to acquire him. And what is Saviola doing here? He's really good. He's like really skillful with his feet. Like, I really have to say that. Here's Gonzalez, though, who's going to go all the way and score. And they just did not stop him whatsoever. Fantastic run. Well, I mean, I say fantastic run, but all he did was pretty much just run straight to the goal there without anything. I guess you could thank Saviola for that, maybe, though. Played a slight part. Very nicely done. Just, he just buried it, didn't he? Slotted it beyond the keeper, and that's it, guys. The game is pretty much over with, so I guess we'll get to see what those transfers say then, if anything, which I'm hoping for. I'm hoping for a good week this week. There we go, guys. Good game. Decent game. I enjoyed that one. Slightly disappointed about the goal that we gave away, but it wasn't too bad in the end. So yeah, Mutu, the man of the match today, guys. Look at that, though. I mean, Maxwell got a 7.0, Adebayor got a 7.0. You know what? I think we played very well. I think Chu Young played decently in that attacking midfield as well area. Yeah, not too much to say other than that. I thought Gilberto Silva had a decent debut as well. And yeah, apparently Skettle got a 6.5. I didn't see him at all, to be honest. Matt Gonzalez got a 6.5 too, so did Dicky, so happy with that. I reckon Adebayor would have got it actually if we kept him on, but oh well. Anyway, guys, we've finally got a goalkeeper then. So we've got Carini. Nice one. That is the only success of this week, though. As you can see, we did not get Stankovic or anyone. Which is a shame, guys, but it means that maybe we can up it in the next one, maybe. So, yeah, not too bad. Actually, guys, I didn't say in the last part what numbers I'd give to Gilberto Silva and that. So, Gilberto Silva is actually 21. Carini's just joined us. He's going to take 30 for the time being. Who else did we have? Guanfran, I give him 33, and I think that's it for now. Well, guys, that is pretty much it. We have got pretty much nothing else to do now. We've pretty much covered all areas of the field that I feel. Now, you know, we've got a new DMF, we've got a new AMF, we've got a couple of new strikers and stuff like that. Personally, I think we could do with one more defensive player, and I'm not too sure who to get, guys. I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, so I don't know. We could do with an extra defender, I reckon. Stankovic is still there. I guess what we'll do is we'll pursue him in the next episode. We'll still go after him. Nobody snapped him up yet, which is fine. We're just going to have a look at some of these transfers, though, to see what's going on, see if there's anything new or what's happening just before we end off, as always. So let's have a look at newcomers. I don't think there's really going to be anything too different. I reckon we could go back in for Maldini in the next episode, which wouldn't be too bad. Yeah, let's have a look quickly at the open to negotiate once more. So we couldn't get Walner. However, the thing is, though, guys, like we've got McInway here from Chelsea. You know what I mean? We've got quite a bit of money to spend now, so maybe we could, you know, buy one of these players or something. You know what I mean? I reckon Stankovic would be very good for the team, and that would cover the AMF position just a little bit more. Yeah, I see. The thing is, I keep thinking we may need another DMF, but I don't know. Maybe, you know, just for rotation purposes. We've got Mafio, we've got Gilberto Silva, Ono can play there, etc. Maybe one more, possibly. I'm not too sure about it yet. We definitely think we need another defender, though. I was looking at Metzelda here, and he looks decent. again, I don't know. I'm not too sure who to go about with the money. But we don't need another keeper now. Now that we've got Carini, we've traded him for Zamenhof, so we've got rid of Zamenhof. We've offloaded him, which is excellent stuff. Babel here, 20 years old. He's great for the future. Great for the future. I think in PES 5 he's one of the highest rated players, maybe even in this game as well. So yeah, guys, let me know what you think. Again, I'm not too sure. Maybe try and get rid of Adebayor for somebody else, possibly, and maybe another defender. So Johan Pele, we're not going to get in. I think we're okay for keepers. We won't worry about keepers anymore now. We'll just go for another defender, maybe another DMF, and maybe another striker in the next episode, guys. So that will do this week. Only 2 pre-season games to go now, guys. As you can see, we're playing Hertha next time, and then it's going to be Schalke in the final one, so not a lot of time to get things done. So please do comment, rate, subscribe, and share as always, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Take care.